What up, everybody, and welcome to the Scotty and Stowe Show. I am apparently Scotty,
What's up, y'all? I'm Stowe.
and we are sponsored by the United States Good Time Tavern of America, because that's where the Good Time Tavern is. It's in the United States of America. God bless it. It's on 125 North Livermore Avenue, Livermore, California. And how is Stowe?
I'm great. I'm off to a great start in the show. It's absolutely seamless so far.
Have you done anything?
Uh, no, I'm super pumped. We got the NFC North, the AFC North. We're going to figure out what's right and what's wrong with that here in a little bit. But I figured, we'll cruise through a little NASCAR, a little MLB. So if you wouldn't mind, please tell me why that NASCAR doesn't matter to me anymore.
Well, it's easy. Your driver sucks,
Yes, he does.
and he's on a terrible team, and he's worthless. And no, a lot of just a lot of winners this year, man. A lot of first time winners, a lot of winners. And you
We have
weren't one of
something
them.
Chris
You
Buescher could
hey,
not have.
how many times have you won a race in the last 3 or 4 years in the first part of the year? Like almost
Well,
every one of them.
I feel like every time we're almost there, someone wrecks us, Tyler Reddick.
Well, in the Richmond race this week, Tyler Reddick got wrecked after winning the first stage and pretty much dominating.
He was looking fat.
He was. You know what? It was for somebody who's in already, who I felt was in. I mean, he would have really had to. I mean, it would have had to have been bad. You know what I mean? So I felt for the last 2 weeks he was in, but
He's
a
in.
win would have been nice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just a little confidence booster.
Well, wouldn't
Listen,
your position in the championship go from like 15 up to like 5 if you'd actually get a win?
if I get
Or
a win, I start in fifth or some shit. Well,
yeah,
I
so
mean,
that would
you
be
got to
huge for
take
you.
into account multiple winners. I don't know if they get ahead of me. Like I only
No,
have one win, but I might be the first head of one win guy because I had the most points. But if
right,
you
that's
have
what I'm
two
saying.
wins,
It would be huge. A win would be pretty big for you.
it would be big is to win the Daytona race next week,
That's what I'm
even
saying.
though you really need to win that race, but that would be such a
That,
confidence booster.
I'm out
So,
of it.
not if you win, you're not, you're in it. And Bowman is out of
I
it.
need 60 points.
Well, if you win though, you're in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And if you win, Bowman didn't. So you're in and Bowman's not because I would be 16th.
It's not over.
I'm telling you right now,
It's not
I'm going
over.
to be 16th. I already said Reddick's going to be 16th and win the championship. He's going to come in 16th and he's going to win the
Win 5 out
championship.
of 10 races, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember 5 out of 10 races
5
because
out of
he
10.
is in fifth place right now because he's one of the better drivers. So it's like if he gets in at 16th, I'm telling you, it's going to be the Tyler Reddick show after this. So I need somebody to actually win this race. I hope Chris Buescher wins
All
so I
right,
can be
everyone
16th.
comment down below. Who do you think's winning Daytona next week? And Scotty will decide whether or not you're right or not.
I mean, fuck anybody at this present moment in time. I mean,
What
Ty
kind of
Dillon.
cars usually win Daytona? The big name cars, or can some of the Ginsburgers win some of these races?
No, Hendricks, Roush.
It's the big boys.
Yeah.
It's
23
a
and
big
11 now. A lot of it has to. I mean, Chevy is such a dominating force, but Toyota's got good speed. I don't know. I'm going to say Chevy and Toyota. So if you're driving a Chevy or a Toyota, I think you're faster than the Fords at Daytona. It's just you know,
some inside scoop. That's what that is.
and it's kind of important what you drive on certain racetracks. Fords do very well on other racetracks, and Chevy wish they did. So,
Sweet.
but yeah, let's move on. You got some
Sweet.
MLB to talk about.
Yeah, no, I have a couple of things I kind of wanted to roll past you. The first one, obviously, you're excited about. The Padres rolled in to the Dodgers series, and of course, hey, I need you for this part, man. They rolled in and got swept by LA. So LA is back up by 2 games. That's a huge kind of
What?
what?
What? We're back.
And you were working hard and raising kids, didn't realize you swept the Padres. Took
I didn't
first
even
place
no
back
clue I
again.
swept the Padres. Man, I had a special weekend, man. I did a daddy thing.
Yeah, no doubt. Well,
So,
congrats on that.
yes.
Comment down below if you want to hear about that.
If you want to know what Scotty did this weekend on Sunday to make himself very happy, comment down below.
There you go. So yeah, your boys swept the Padres. You're back in first place. Padres are currently playing my Giants, and well, we beat them once, and then we lost today, I believe. I was just looking at the scores. I think we're done. So yeah, so you guys are back in first, so that's a big deal. Astros and Mariners, they seem to have settled in on battling each other. Uh,
Okay.
Cubs and Brewers. Brewers had that huge winning streak, 14
Yeah.
games or some shit. Like one of the longest since blah blah blah, whatever stats you want to put in there. So they're up big. Cubs swept a doubleheader today to get them sort of back in it.
Nice.
So
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
I found that interesting. Now Zach Wheeler, the Phillies' big stud, blood clot in his shoulder, probably out for the year. You think that makes it
Sucks.
that make a difference? I mean, they do have Aaron Nola coming back, but Aaron Nola, Zach Wheeler,
It's amazing to think of. It's a blood clot, man. It's so crazy. I mean, I dealt with that, that one time,
because you
So it
throw
makes
so
you
many
one makes you
hundred.
wonder if he was, fucking around with him. You know what I'm saying? Because blood clot. You're
Because he's got such an overhead thing that pinches the nerve in the shoulder right here.
oh,
So
that was
that's
my
why.
problem
That's
too. That was what
yeah,
happened to
yeah.
me.
I was gonna say, how many 100-mile-an-hour fastballs you been throwing? Too many,
Yeah,
Scotty.
too many of them. I got to slow down. Yeah.
True that.
All right.
So that's going on. A weird thing that I kind of noticed in the National League, it looks like the top two teams in each division are going to move on. There's a pretty big gap between second and third in all the divisions. LA Padres, big gap. Giants seems to be happening like that. Mets Braves,
Uh,
big gap. You know, Brewers
so
Cubs, big gap.
so you're saying that we got two teams fighting for first also and teams fighting for the wild card
Well, we
out
get
of the
three
two
wild
for one
cards,
and two
three
teams?
winners. I'm just saying the playoffs look almost set in the NL.
Oh, okay.
And then in the AL, it looks like Toronto, which has a nice lead on Yankees and Boston, they'll probably all make it, which means one of the West teams is going to get screwed. Like Texas or whoever. Just interesting. The AL looks like the bottom couple C's are going to play out more interesting. There might be quite a few players for the AL last wild card spots.
And how about the Tigers and Guardians?
Tigers have gone 8-2 in the last 10. They've righted the so-called ship.
Nice.
Guardians, though, I was gonna say I saw Jose Ramirez has over 30 steals, so he's gonna join the 30-30 club. I'm not sure if that's his first time or multiple time, but good job by him.
Nice. Do
And
you
that's
have
pretty much all I got to say about baseball, unless you got something else to add.
no?
No. All right, baseball keeps turning along, and so shall we to
As
our
we
favorite
enter
topic of the day.
into, yeah, can't wait.
All right, well, you don't have to because we're here. We're at
Where do you want to
the.
start?
I want to start in the NFC.
Really? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, let's get this out of the way, right? Let's
Do it.
start it off. NFC North preview. I've got a few issues with all of these teams,
Okay.
and I will start with last year's division winner, Detroit.
As your jersey says.
Absolutely. Okay, so Detroit, toughest schedule in the league, lost of both defensive and offensive coordinator. Didn't really do much to address a whole lot of anything, really. It seems like they're kind of the exact same team without the coordinators.
And
Uh,
their
what,
uh and their
what
leading and veteran lineman who was there for
was that?
several years.
Ragnow?
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
actually a bigger deal than anybody thinks. He had
sure.
such
No,
a
that's huge.
yeah. They're getting a lot of the defense back from last year that they were missing that got
Right. They did,
injured.
they did lose 20 starters at one point, right?
At one point in time, they had lost a lot of players, and especially on the defensive line. So I don't.
Hutchinson.
And the other that 56 guy, whoever that guy was, they had a few brutes on the off defensive line that, as men disappeared, they still showed up and played well.
No, this is true. That's something that they will be returning some defense, which will offset maybe some of the losses.
Well, it could offset the leadership losses, like, losing Aaron Glenn, but you get Aiden Hutchinson back and you get, so you as much as you loved coach, you just got your best player back. You know what I mean? So you're like, shoo, there's a positive. Um, at the same time, they did nothing that really changed their team or made their team better.
Nothing of
So,
note. They drafted a couple rookie guards that might help.
right. And they didn't do much in free agency that was like even just adding depth or starters. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
depth
So
safety. Yeah, they didn't do much. Not a lot of anything.
they do have Goff, who probably is the best quarterback in the NFC still right now. That's North, that is. So that's huge. Um,
Yeah, no, you can't complain with their offense with Goff and both running backs and Amon Ra and Laporta.
yeah.
We'll see. The center will be the key,
Williamson.
like you said. Like you said, yeah, Williamson, Jameson Williams. Does he finally break out,
This will
or
be
does
year 3 or
or
year 4 for Jameson Williams.
bold prediction by the end of the year? Isaac Tesla has Jameson Williams WR2 spot.
I love the name Isaac Tesla, that's for sure.
Yeah, third round pick out of Arkansas. He was bashed. Everyone bashed him for taking that pick, and this guy's been nothing but superb so far.
Well, here's the problem. It is either his breakout year or it's his playing for the Brown year next year. I don't know, you know what I mean? You like it's either there's Lucas Van Ness for the Packers. Well, which we will talk about when we talk about the Packers. It's your time to shine or it's your time to play for the Browns. You know what I mean? Or whatever, whatever team you end up on. So the Raiders.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So I'm going to have you predict everything after we go through this, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
I think predictions is really hard in this edition.
Me too.
So we'll just move on to my next alphabetical in reverse order, which would be the Vikings.
Vikings.
So I have issues with Justin Jefferson being durable. I have issues with their quarterback. I don't think they added anything in the draft. Where did the Vikings go with Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores? Now the best kind of pair of coordinators in the division?
We're not doing predictions yet, right? So
No, not yet. No,
I
we're
think the
just
Vikings lost more players than anybody else in the NFC North. Like, just like, wow, you guys lost a lot of like both guards or something, and like something else. It was like, wow, you guys lost a lot. Ladarius Smith's not coming back. You ain't got there's
oh
like
yeah.
a lot of things. The cornerbacks are good, but no, not the cornerbacks, but the safeties. They still got Smith. It's like, I don't know, a new quarterback who's never really played a full season of pro football. Jordan Addison is suspended for the first 4 games for some abusive thing he did, whether it's drugs, gambling, or women. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Not a super conducive off season.
no, not for, I thought last year's Niners wasn't a super conducive
Oh,
offseason. And I think the
awful.
same, awful. And I'm thinking right now, if you said mirror what you saw last year with the Niners to somebody in the NFC North, it would have been the Vikings. And when we do predictions, you'll find out where I have the Vikings. Aaron Jones, still the starting running back going into his 30s. I mean, hoping on the guy you took in the draft to maybe take his place.
Well, they signed Jordan Mason, which was a nice signing, but
I
he's
know
got
from the Niners, but
durability issues as well.
yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah,
all
no,
I
I
know
don't like what Minnesota did. Just to
at
back you up
all.
a little bit.
But at the same time, Justin Jefferson is the best receiver with whoever's throwing the ball. It doesn't matter.
Right. And their defense is it's a scheme thing.
It's a
So you
scheme, and Flores has got
well,
the best scheme in pro football. So
yeah, in the last couple of years he has. All
yeah.
right, fair enough.
Well, I believe they were the last year. The Vikings won more games, close games than any other
Yeah.
team.
7-0, right? In 3
Yeah,
point
seven
games
and
or
zero
something
and
like that.
under a score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, all right. But
Well,
that's just
obvious.
Flores. Flores blitzes 41% of the time. So when Flores blitzes 41% of the time, that means a lot of pressure and a lot of low scores because there's just a lot of throws in the air.
Right. That's true.
So,
And he got to torture Caleb Williams last year with those blitzes, which he did.
which he did very well. But this is year two.
Yeah. Moving on to the Bears. I mean, my issues with the Bears are, yeah, can Caleb Williams make that progression? Can Ben Johnson take these rookies, Colson Loveland and Luther Burden, and integrate them into what's there and make this offense crazy? I must say they look better in preseason than they did last year. What you think?
I think DeAndre Swift will have a wonderful year playing once again for, you know,
He is my favorite Swift. Sorry, Taylor.
I would have to agree when you talk about football, DeAndre Swift's my favorite Swift. Um, no, I think as I really do think DeAndre Swift will have a good year under Ben Johnson. I think he does well with the running game or throwing the ball to the running backs and including them into the game. Um, I think what I've seen so far from Caleb Williams, which I actually watched the first quarter of a game, and it looked like the ball was coming out of his hands faster. And he actually looked like he had some more time. So maybe I mean, they picked up Tooney from Houston, which is all pro.
Correct.
I think they addressed some in the draft. So giving Caleb Williams more time, huge.
And
Ben
and
Johnson's,
you forget they had a lot of picks last year. How many? They had 13 draft picks last year. They had a
yeah,
lot of defensive guys. These are all second year guys. They're going to help.
yeah. I like, and as much as I hate to say it,
I know you do.
I think I like the direction of the Chicago Bears. Where they go from here, nobody knows because they still are always going to be the Chicago Bears
A team without a quarterback until one shows up.
until one shows up. Maybe this is the best quarterback they've ever had. I mean, honestly, so far it's Jim McMahon. That's not good, man.
Not a high bar.
That's 1985.
Right.
That's fuck 40 years ago.
All right.
So,
I like the
no, I
direction
like where
too.
they're going.
All right. So let's see if I could roast the Packers and then you let me know where I'm wrong about that. All
Okay.
right. Your running backs. Lloyd got hurt. Your
Again.
explosive second year back. And Josh Jacobs is old and can't possibly handle the carries.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, your
Josh is fine.
your second round offensive lineman had 5 penalties in his first game. So good luck trying to work that in. And Jordan Love is the worst quarterback in the league. So how are the Packers going to do this year? And why will they be better than last year? Or
Well,
can they
Packers are
be?
probably on the verge of winning the Super Bowl. Brett Favre
Yeah.
won a Super Bowl at 27. Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl at 27. And Jordan Love turns 27 this year. Next topic.
I
Nice.
was hoping to throw it
Um,
up while you're not paying
the
attention.
one guy with the 5 penalties is Anthony Belton, our second round draft pick, but he's not going to start because Aaron Banks, who we got from the Niners, is going to start. Belton might take Sean Ryan's right guard side sometime in the middle of the year if his 325-pound, 6'7" body can just stop jumping off sides. Um, our first round draft pick of last year is probably going to win out and take the left tackle position because, well, that's what we drafted him for with the 27th pick of the 2023 draft. Or 20, no, 20, whatever it was,
just,
2 years ago.
just tell me why you're excited. Why are you pumped?
Well, I'm excited for the fact that we have like 28 receivers that might make the team or might not make the team. I'm
You're only
excited
allowed
for
like 6 or
Matthew
7.
Golden for having a first round draft picked wide receiver on the Packers since Javon Walker in like 2003. And he looks like he's living up to what he should do. So they say in camp, he looks phenomenal. Probably
Yeah.
the best receiver we've ever had in camp since
Well, you guys lost Jair
Sterling
Alexander. You
Sharp.
don't have any cornerbacks.
No, Nate Hobbs is playing well. Nixon's
when he's
playing well.
when
That
he's not
Carrington
suspended,
Valentine is playing
when he's
well.
not hurt.
Yeah, he's
I
fine.
feel like you guys are gonna finish fourth.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh no, no.
someone clip that. Where's my clip guy? Clip that one.
That's not. No.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's not happening. That's if I mean I see our offense being too hard to deal with sometime at one point in this year. To where it's two tight ends and five receivers and one running back who just pounds the shit out of you. Two other running backs that can come in and add value.
Who's your backup quarterback? I mean,
I believe the one guy that won't be the backup quarterback next year, Malik Willis. I believe Malik will move on. He looks pretty strong.
I think Jordan Love will move on, but all right. Malik Willis will be the starting quarterback of the Packers next year.
No, because
And
the playbook becomes limited with him, and we like the fact that, you know, the playbook's too limited with Malik Willis. Malik Willis will not be the starter for the Packers. We just create a playbook for him, and he does it well.
I could dream. I could dream. All
You're a
right, you
big
want to?
dreamer.
I am. I am. You want to
Yeah.
give me the predictions, bottom to top?
Yes, I do. Ready?
Packers. Yep.
Packers. You knew I was gonna say it. Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Very interesting. I've got the same thing except for the Packers on the bottom. Lions, Bears, Vikings, Packers.
Lions, Bears, Vikings, Packers. You have the Packers below the Vikings.
I literally think every team's going to be 9-8 and 8-9. So I mean,
Is
the
this going to
order
be a
really,
tiebreaker situation where the Vikings beat us twice or something?
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, your whole division's very impressive. I would be shocked if there was anyone with less than 8 wins in the division. So
It's going to be a good division.
good division.
All
Another
right.
good division. Another good division would be the AFC North, which we don't have as many questions for. But why don't we just start with the defending division champs, Baltimore Ravens? I don't see anyone toppling them. Need we must say much about them?
In that division, no, not many. No, they look like they're pretty strong. Added Jair Alexander. If he plays a full season for them, they'll be that much better. If he just
Oh,
pulls up,
and two ridiculous rookies too: Jair Alexander, Mike Green, the edge from Marshall, and Malachi Starks, the safety from Georgia. Like, so who lets this team just restock on defense like this, like out of nowhere, for like nothing? So yeah, Ravens, good defense, good offense. No one in the division has both.
no, no. Bengals might have a better offense.
Yeah,
Just
Steelers
because
might have a better defense,
maybe
but it's close both ways, and they're
it's close
yeah.
both ways. It is because I mean Bengals on offense this year are going to be a fantasy depot.
Woo. I mean, I got both Bengals. I got
They have no
Jamar.
defense, so to even win a game or stay in a game, they're going to have to score 40.
That's what I love, man. It's like taking UNLV running Rebels in college basketball fantasy. It's a godsend.
Yeah, so I mean, what I mean, what are they going to do? Jamar Chase is going to have to go 280 and 4 touchdowns a game just to keep up. And if they don't re-sign Hendrickson, are we going into the Bengals? Is that what's happening?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So if Bengals don't sign Hendrickson, now realize that the only problem about Hendrickson and playing it like the Ravens or something like that is he's not a run stopper. He's just his run stop grade is much lower than his
Sure.
passing game. And in
It's up.
a division where they run a lot, maybe it's not really. Maybe we don't want to pay. We got to play 8 games. What do the other 6 teams do, or 3 teams do? They run the shit out of it. Well, he's not gonna. We're gonna lose 6 games because of this guy. They're not gonna pass the ball. So I understand where the Bengals are coming from here, but well, if they don't resign Hendrickson, their defense, they wouldn't even pay the rookie kid the contract he wanted.
He's paid.
but still, I mean, it was just like they just don't care about it at all or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, he's
Well, yeah, they bought a really nice Lamborghini to put in the driveway, but they forgot to pay the plumber. So I mean, like, shit happens in Cincinnati.
there's no fence around the house, nothing. That
Nothing.
Lamborghini's going to be stolen in a week. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
fun to watch though. Fun to look at that Lamborghini.
Their offense is going to be a juggernaut because they're not going to have a choice. Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the NFL. And I mean, he is. I think it's just pure hiking, snapping, throwing, running, not running, but running the
Give him like
offense.
the Dan Marino Award for not not adding running into it.
I would like to give Joe Burrows the Dan Marino Award. That's for sure.
There you go.
There we go.
Sounds good.
All right.
And then the exact opposite would be the Steelers, which, they've got TJ Watt and they've got all the cornerback draft picks that they just had.
And then they picked up the, Jalen Ramsey guy
Yeah.
who
So
wants
I
to
mean
move to
they're
safety, which is probably not a bad idea. Free safety, Jalen Ramsey. That's probably not bad.
I hate to say that, but the whole Steelers thing, they got Tomlin, they got the defense, they got special teams. It's all about stupid Rod. He's gonna make us talk about him again, even though it's garbage.
That's what the Steelers don't have anymore, though, is a young quarterback that can go out there and make it 4 quarters and throw the ball like a superstar. We all know Aaron Rodgers' arm is not as good anymore. He can't throw the amazing passes as well anymore. He's still got the strength to throw it downfield. Still got a great release. Still on target, but he's just not that guy anymore.
Well, mushrooms don't make your mind faster.
I don't believe so. Make you see shit. That's
Just
what they
saying.
do. Just saying. So I think out of everything out, I mean, they do have but this is the problem. They picked up Smith from the Dolphins in the trade.
Janu, tight end, yeah.
Jonnu, yeah. But if they all other than that, it's DJ Metcalf. I mean, DK Metcalf, you know what I mean? So it's like kind of
True.
missing weapons. A lot of teams are stacked weapons wise, and I just don't see a lot of weapons on the Pittsburgh Steelers offensively. This seems like a typical Aaron Rodgers offense. No fucking weapons.
Double tight ends. We're gonna do Janu and Fryermuth. We're gonna have Caleb Johnson, the rookie right tight end, DK on one side. I don't know who was on the other side. I'll be honest. Deontay is gone. Yeah, I don't know who they
Higgins
have.
is gone.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no clue who their second wide receiver is. I'll have
Are
to.
they still trying to get Romeo Dobbs from the Packers? Nobody knows. I mean,
Nobody knows.
nobody knows. We're not giving them up. They're just going to have to wait for cut day and see whatever receiver the Packers drop that Aaron Rodgers once threw to. You know what I
Pretty much.
mean? And to be like, yeah, I threw to that guy. I'll get that guy.
Yeah. So not a whole lot of faith in that team either, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, I don't think they did enough changes to surround enough talent around somebody that needed quite a bit of talent to help him get through his old age.
Right.
So,
Hmm. Interesting.
yeah, I mean, the back's okay, but I
So
mean,
who do you have? Do you have Bengals ahead of the Steelers or vice versa?
I think in this case, offense wins division over that
Fair.
lack of total. I mean, like if they put 28 on the
On
Steelers,
the
do you think
game's
this?
over.
Yeah, do you think the Steelers can put up 28? I don't know. I don't see a lot of like wow talent.
True. Well,
So
Tomlin's going to get him to the playoffs, so we'll see what happens.
Tomlin
Do we have
gets
to
it.
talk about the
Well,
Browns?
no,
Or
he's not. Remember, we said and we titled a show that once said Aaron Rodgers ends Tomlin's
ruined
streak.
Tomlin? Yeah, that's true.
So
Well,
I don't think
let's
Tomlin goes to the playoffs this year. Aaron Rodgers is the reason.
break the streak. The streak
Breaks the
breaker.
streak.
Fair enough. And the Browns, anything to say?
Myles Garrett got a lot of money.
Myles Garrett got a lot of money. Congratulations, rich people in Cleveland.
I really like the fact that the kid Junkins didn't go to jail and didn't get suspended. Not yet.
I mean, watch out for Flacco to Jerry Judy, man. Fantasy mayhem
Flacco to
shall
Jerry
occur.
Judy. I like that. That's okay. I think the defense will still be top 2 in that division.
Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett, hard to go
Yeah, I
wrong.
mean, you got 2 of the best players in football on your defense. It's a good start.
Right. No, I mean, there's you
Their
look at the
defense, not
bright
last year,
side.
but the year before that was a top five defense. I think they could be close to I mean, I think they'll be in the top 10 this year. I think they got the
Sure.
talent.
If you showed up right now and looked at the roster, not knowing anything that has happened in the past 10 years or so, and went, oh, okay, Flacco, pretty good quarterback. You got Jerry Judy, the offensive line's okay, Miles Garrett, Denzel Ward. I mean, maybe these guys could be good, but they're just
You
cursed.
think
They're just
some odd
cursed, aren't
reason they
they?
fuck it up?
Yep.
Who's the running back this year? Oh, well, other is Judkins just going to start? I hope he does.
Well, they brought Jerome Ford back, so he's a Mr. Veteran man.
Oh, so Judkins, that's a fantasy. If he doesn't get suspended, grab that guy in the seventh round or eighth round because he's going to be the starter for them, just like Isaiah Pacheco for the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel they're the same player, just two different bodies coming from two different teams. One from Rutgers and one from the Ohio State
Yeah,
Buckeyes.
but one on a team, the Chiefs, that'll score some touchdowns, and one on a team that'll fuck it up.
Or rely on him a lot, one of the two, because Nick Chubb's had a good run.
He's on Texas.
I
The
know,
Tech.
but Nick Chubb had a good run under this. Isn't Stianovich? Isn't he still the
Oh yeah,
same?
no, even Jerome Ford last year looked like a almost an all pro quarter, well,
So
Pro
so
Bowl quarter.
put Isaiah Pacheco on the Browns right now and say, "Go Tasmanian Devil." I bet you he still does what he does.
Bet he averages 2.2 yards a carry and is dropped by everyone in fantasy.
No, 3.4 yards carry and two touchdowns.
Joke. All right, fair enough. That's pretty much our preview, y'all.
Of that, yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, listen, we had to
Ravens
talk.
are the best. Browns are the worst. The middle's going to be a dogfight.
I think so. Performers of the week.
I got one where I have to read because I don't know anything about this guy. All right, so the U.S. Amateur Open was last week, and some kid from Georgia, Mason Howell, beat Tiger Woods' record for being the third youngest U.S. amateur champion ever.
Get the
He
fuck out of
kicked
here.
some guy's ass in the final 7-6 in one of the one-on-one kind of versus things. So yeah, Mason Howell, 18-year-old, about to graduate high school. Good job, buddy. Way to go.
My performer of the week, the finance lady over at Fairfield Ford. I believe her name was Heather.
That might have been my performer of the week too. I'm not sure.
Got me not to have a cosigner. And I get to build my credit back. You don't, I mean, comment if you want to know why.
That's right. This is the secret weekend thing.
Yeah, but pretty much my performer of the week. So wherever you are tonight, Heather, thank you so much. Just sitting in your house. And
Did she like and subscribe yet? Heather, if you're out there, like and
like and
subscribe. Hit that
subscribe. Yeah,
button.
right. Hit that button, baby.
You gotta do is hit the screen and then hit the plus.
Yeah,
The
that's it.
thumb.
You don't even have to work hard to push subscribe. Who gives a shit if we pass by on your reel? Lazy bastards. Um,
You looking forward to anything, my friend?
our fantasy draft is this weekend on Saturday. I'm looking forward to seeing some of my closest friends of all time, like Charles, Mr. Poopy, Phil, Old Man, Sean Mason, who I love, Jeremy, who I love.
Guy on a boat.
A guy in a boat's not going to be there. He'll be
No,
on
I'll be on a
Zoom.
boat.
He'll be on Zoom with his two bitches. Oh, they won't be there. They'll be out.
Boats and hose, baby. Boats and
Boats and
hose.
hoes. That's what it's about for you this week. So,
That's
other
right.
than the fact that you're not going to be at the draft and Kelly's going to draft, thanks a lot, Kelly. Appreciate you. Welcome to the league, honey. It's a fun league. Bunch of cool old guys. You'll love it. It's just a bunch of cool old guys. Well, at least some of them. I'm an asshole, but I mean, Grant and Phil and Charles, they're great.
Yeah, it's a little slower than our league, the Wretched Balls League. We're kind of like into the whole group crushing other people kind of thing. We don't really get that in the old man league. I get emails every once in a while. Crushed you, bro, and I'm like, thanks, Charles.
Yeah, but I mean, remember, we started this league in 1998.
It's classic.
It's classic. This is 27 year kind of.
I'm honored to be a part of it.
Me
Thank you
too,
very much.
actually. Thank God they let me in.
When do I get my next trophy?
Yeah, listen, you'll get it on Saturday. but you're not going to get it. But Charles and I made a decision. We're just going to leave it in the bathroom.
Nice, fair.
Yeah, so everybody can just pull it down and piss on it.
At least chain it up so they. I mean, I want to take it home anyway.
I don't think I know. I don't think anybody would really be there. I mean, it's just well,
No, you can
Greg's
leave it
there.
there. Just put it behind the bar. I'll let it sit there for a couple weeks.
I would do that so the piss smell vapes away.
Nice. I'll get Ricky on that. It's that guy.
It's that guy. Need to
Clean
make
my.
this trophy smell good and shine, baby, shine.
Nice. Yes. Now I'm looking forward to doing that draft from a floating hotel with my crazy grizzly bears and my buckets of king crab from Alaska. So that's what I'm looking
Jesus
forward to.
Christ. I
Also,
hope they don't watch this show and that you called them crazy grizzly bears.
I have, well, maybe. I hope not either, I guess.
Huh. I'm Scotty.
So.
Peace.